Yo, I know what you're here for. Let's get to that sports talk. Another episode, another day. A Lace 'em Up Sports Talk Show. A good day, but a bad day for a lot of Commanders fans out there that was looking to land Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett has officially signed the extension. Signed the extension. Cleveland Browns. And you want to ride in Cleveland, then you ride in Cleveland. Shout out Terry McLaurin back in check. Devontae just signed a deal with the Rams. Wow. Right now. You sure? Let's see. Let's see. Twitter. Breaking news. Devontae Adams. Hold on. We'll talk about Garrett in just a second. Some of the news from today. Myles Garrett. Well, I don't know. You Terry McLaurin. You better be right about this one. My guy Terry. Never lets me fail. How you spell Devontae? Say. Okay, Devontae Adams. Wow. Devontae Adams signs with the Rams, bro. Rams moving on from Cooper Kupp. Bringing in Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams. Oh my goodness. The Cardinals, Seahawks, and the 49ers finna go through hell next year. I ain't gonna lie. Because they kept Matthew Stafford. Yo, shout out Terry McLaurin in the chat. Devontae Adams breaking news on the feed right now. And I gotta keep my feed up on my phone because shout out to y'all. Shout out to Terry McLaurin, bro. I appreciate you for joining back in. Hopefully we get some more people in. But Devontae Adams, I don't care if the guy is getting up there in age. The guy is, I think, pushing past 30. He's still Devontae Adams. The team he was on with the Raiders and old ass Aaron Rodgers just wasn't giving him the ball right. Let's be real. Crazy work. 2 years, $46 million deal, $26 million guaranteed. Of that $46 million, the guy is paired up with Matthew Stafford. You see what Matthew Stafford already did with Cooper Kupp when he had the 3-crown champion and he was the MVP of a Super Bowl. Matthew Stafford is the friendliest wide receiver type guy you want for yourself as a Devontae Adams. He wants a wide receiver friendly type guy. You know, Megatron, Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp. Those guys that had historic seasons under Matthew Stafford, and they kept Matthew Stafford, and now that probably gave a big move and a big say-so where he want to go. In L.A., it's warm in L.A. For some reason, the Los Angeles Rams will get, it does not matter, they will get every single year one of these high-priced guys because of their weather, because of where they're at. You know, you got the wildfires and whatnot, but it's still L.A. It's still L.A. What y'all think about this duo, though? Breaking news in the chat. Sorry that the Myles Garrett stuffing down there. We're going to get to that in a second. Devontae Adams just went to the Rams. That's crazy. Devontae Adams to the Rams. Breaking news on the channel. A second time with breaking news on the channel. Shout out to the chat. Let's go. Not a guy that we were going to get. We got Terry. You know, we were in the wide receiver market or whatnot. We got Terry, and that is that. We wasn't going to get a Devontae Adams. He's kind of too much of a little crybaby, I ain't going to lie. But this duo right here is going to be poison for that division. Cardinals, BTA. 49ers, BTA. Seahawks, BT fucking A. Puka Nacua is already a mini Devontae. If you want to be real, he's already a mini Devontae. Man, bro, 6-time Pro Bowl wide receiver Devontae Adams signed a 2-year deal with the Los Angeles Rams. Adams arrives at a time that the Rams are preparing to move on from standout wide receiver Cooper Kupp. So Cooper Kupp has no chance of coming back. They're definitely trying to trade him, and now that nobody's going to trade for him, nobody's giving any type of compensation up for Cooper Kupp. He's going to test the market, and he can go wherever he wants. Business is business, but to do that to a guy that's won a Super Bowl with y'all, it's very disrespectful. But Devontae Adams is just a different specimen. This man is a one-on-one. You put him one-on-one, he's cooking you. Let's go to the numbers. Let's see what Devontae Adams really doing in the league, bro. Let's see what Devontae Adams. Let's see what Devontae Adams really doing in the league. Hold on. What bro stats looking like? How old is this guy? You telling me this guy's old? You telling me this guy ain't putting up numbers? Over 1,000 is pretty good for any team. Over 1,000 is for damn good for the Patriots. 1,000 is good for any team out there needing a wide receiver. I'm sorry. Yes, it's not Devontae Adams' numbers. We remember Devontae when he was putting up 1-5 back-to-back years. And this was in Las Vegas. First year, 1,516. Derek Carr, they might have should have kept him in Las Vegas. But Derek Carr, he was pretty washed. I ain't gonna lie. 854 yards receiving for this is combined between them because they had the trade or whatnot, and he left the Raiders and Damian Pierce, and that shithole was fucked before the beginning of time. That Damian Pierce shit, I respect the guy, but it wasn't gonna work. They didn't give my man no quarterback. They ain't had no quarterback. Derek Carr was gone. They said, who the fuck won it? Gardner Minshew, you won it? Or O'Connell, you won it? What the fuck am I supposed to do with O'Connell and Gardner shitty Minshew? I'm sorry, bro. If they would have actually been in talks with a quarterback, they probably would have kept Devontae. They probably would have still had Max Crosby, but I don't know. This is a lot of money between two guys, and now you got to bring in the quarterback. And I'm thinking, and they just bring in Geno. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if Devontae would have stayed there, that could have been nice. But Devontae was out of the door, long gone, and he was with the Jets. And the Jets said, "Man, fuck that. You came with Aaron Rodgers. We finna wipe this stain, clean up our slate. You can get the fuck up out of here." Devontae is glad this is where he's doing the land. He's going to finish his career Ram. He's going to finish. He's going to finish his career Ram for sure. Breaking news on the channel, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot. It's gonna be a lot. I told y'all yesterday. I told y'all today. It was gonna be the tampering day, and niggas was gonna sign today. Some niggas, and it's gonna be announced that many more guys down the line is going to sign a deal. He's just the stepping stone of the ladder. It's gonna go bang, 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 and it's gonna be rapid fire, rapid fire. Who's next? Who's next striking the deal? Who's next gonna sign a deal? But back to, we only still keep talking about about Devontae Adams, but we got to get into this Myles Garrett situation. We got to go get. First of all, let me get on his ass. Let me get on Myles Garrett ass. I'm sorry, bro, because that shit pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie. All that whining you was doing all offseason before the Super Bowl, you was in talks. You want to get on the contender, but you say, let me sign a contract worth 40 a year on a team that's already paying Deshaun Watson broken up ass 270 million. Y'all got over 300 million in guarantees between Garrett and between Deshaun Watson. Y'all not building no roster. Ain't nobody joining you there. There is nobody going to the Browns unless y'all motherfuckers overpaying. Y'all overpaying over there. I ain't gonna lie. Feel sorry for a Browns fan because after it's ooh, honestly, as a Browns fan, I would be sad. Yeah, Myles Garrett was going, but we need to rebuild, nigga. This shit ain't gonna be. We not doing shit. We didn't have Myles Garrett for the last 4-5 seasons, or how long he's been on the Browns. I feel like he's been on the Browns whole career, and he's been through shit after shit. 0-16 to going with Baker. He done been there, and we've been some shit almost through all of it. So you on Friday, you set up a meeting with Haslam, the owner, and then on Sunday, you go and say, I'm gonna sign a contract with him. And then you was talking about you was gonna hold out. And then you was talking about I want to go somewhere else. What's going on with these niggas? So 4 days only lasted between Max Crosby's highest paid non-QB, Max Crosby at 35.5 mil, to Myles Garrett at 40 mil. What's going on, 3? You straight? My boy always tripping. But this is a highest paid non-QB list. The highest paid non-QB list, and this is on my phone. DraftKings got it up. Let's see if we can go DraftKings on Twitter. They got up the poll of what I'm looking at on DraftKings. These are the list of highest paid non-QBs. DraftKings. Man, that Devontae Adams shit is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That's Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams with Kyron Williams. They trying to stack up for a fucking Super Bowl. I ain't gonna lie. This is coming to contract breakdown right here. If you want to see the details on DM Myles Garrett's 4-year breakdown, my reaction is you're fucking overpaid. First off, the Max Crosby is at 35.5. Nobody's resetting the market by an extra 3-4 mil. You could have just gave him a measly 500,000 over top of that, and he would have been the next non-QB. That's not the highest. That's the highest paid. He could have been right there. But now I feel sorry for a Bengals fan because Jamar Chase, oh boy, he finna burn the fucking Bengals. The Bengals finna get their ass burnt. Jamar Chase finna be asking. He got 40. Myles Garrett got 40, and he not the highest in sacks, and sacks not everything, bro. Myles Garrett, the impact player. I love the guy. I wanted him. That's why I'm so pissed, because I wanted the nigga. So I ain't gonna put no stain on the nigga if I wanted him for real. And I wanted that nigga. We need somebody to stop Saquon, and it's gonna get to this. Now we got to look at the next thing. What's the next thing in free agency? What's the next thing trade wise? Hendrickson still out there. Do we trade for him? Do we go Khalil Mack? Do we seen Joey Bosa released? Von Miller just released. We're gonna get into all that. Zadarius Smith just released. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot. It's a lot of going on in the DM market. You know what I'm saying? Do a nigga bring Chase Young back? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? To me, I don't know. Once you let a player go, sometimes you might not let him back. But we did it with Kendall Fuller. We traded Kendall Fuller for Alex Smith, and Kendall Fuller came back and gave us a good measly 2 years. A good measly 2 years. Honestly, at a certain point, Kendall Fuller would have probably still been the best corner on this team right now, except for like Mikey Singer still. Like Kendall, at a certain point in the year when we didn't have Lattimore, when Singer still developing, we got Benjamin St. Jude's on the outside. And, this is the joint. Highest paid non-QB list that I was looking at earlier. This is the list. Jamar Chase hasn't got paid yet. Michael Parsons looking for an extension. So this could almost exceed 45 this year on people getting paid. That money looking right in the NFL. So, like I said, 35.5 mil for Max Crosby, then they go to 40. So they jump him about 4 mil, something in that range, 3 mil, 4 mil. Like, and then a lot of these guys is making too much money. I'm sorry. I don't know, bro. These guys at the bottom down here, Brandon Ayuk, Tyreek Hill, and Amon St. Brown. I think Tyreek Hill should be getting paid more. Tyreek Hill, to me, is a better player than AJ Brown. But that's when he got his contract done. You know what I'm saying? When the time he got his contract done is when he got his contract done. Now, other guys have resetted the market. Justin Jefferson resetted the market. So, man, this it's getting crazy this offseason. It's getting crazy this offseason. It's gonna get even crazier. And I'm just watching my phone chat. I'm just watching my phone because Devontae Adams just hit it. Shout out to Terry in the chat, putting that in the chat. How do y'all feel about Devontae Adams signing to the Rams? Breaking news as of today. Myles Garrett re-signing the contract after he was bitching. He was doing a lot of bitching on podcasts, on Media Row before the Super Bowl, talking about the Commanders. I can fill that void. There's a lot of teams I can fill that void. And then it's a price to everything. If you told me I was making 40 mil a year and I'm resetting the market, history, because they was gonna have to do that. That's the thing. That's why they overpaid. I'm sorry, they overpaid. Y'all tell me, is Myles Garrett worth the money that they gave him? I think the Browns overpaid. I'm sorry, I think the Browns overpaid. Shares tab. The Cleveland Browns and Myles Garrett have agreed on a record contract extension that averages $40 million per year and includes $123.5 million in guaranteed money. $123.5 in guaranteed. So no matter what, if this nigga gets injured, he has $123.5 waiting for him. Making the star defensive end the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history, sources told ESPN. The Browns announced the 4-year extension, which runs through the 2030 season on Sunday, but did not disclose financial terms. You remember the owner came out and said, I'm not trading him. So we probably should have just took the GM's advice when he said, I'm not trading Myles Garrett. I guess he was right. You gonna give him that type of money, then I have him. Fuck it. Browns general manager Andrew Berry finalized the deal Sunday, according to sources in a standoff that started last month when Garrett requested a trade from Cleveland. Now this kind of says, hey, like, what about these other guys that have been requesting the trade? Are they going to stay? Is DK not going to go anywhere? Even though their GM, I seen in the video that he was like, yeah, we're taking calls, we're looking at deals. And what about Hendrickson? Is there any in the world or any place where he re-signs with the Bengals? They change their mind and then they trade T. Higgins and get some compensation from trading T. Higgins and then just re-signing Hendrickson, who had you 17 and a half sacks. The extension also includes a no trade clause, so he cannot be traded. So they said, "Fuck it, if you gonna sign this money, I honestly, the Browns did something right here. If you gonna sign this motherfucker, I'm talking no trade clause. But I think that's if the Browns send him wherever he want. He don't want to be going to any measly place. I'm not going and sitting. I'm not going there to the Titans. Don't trade me to the Titans. So you want to put that no trade clause in there. I'm sorry. I'm not getting traded to the Titans. I'm not getting traded to the fucking Jets, which have potential, but they always end up just failing. Garrett officially announced his trade request on February 3rd, saying in a statement that his goal was never to go from Cleveland to Kansas, and it was always been to compete and win a Super Bowl. And now he go back and say, what the fuck he go back and say? He talk about he wanted to sign before free agency so motherfuckers could go to Cleveland. Ain't nobody going to Cleveland. Nobody. I'm sorry, Myles. You're on your own on that one. You're on your own on that one. I had that banner up there for a minute. Shit getting crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Shit getting crazy. Definitely getting crazy. Oh, Devontae Adams to the Rams chat. That's a big move. I ain't gonna lie. That's a big move. That's a big move. That's a big move. And it got to be in my conference. Ugh. Might have to see these niggas in the playoffs. Fuck. That shit is dangerous. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is dangerous. Share the tab. Also being released today. Should we go Von Miller and Zadarius Smith? Let's talk about both of the players and Von Miller and Zadarius Smith because we're in the DN market. We're looking for our next DN. We're looking for our Khalil Mack reports. We're talking about Khalil Mack. Maybe we get something up there with him. Uh, 9 sacks this year is pretty decent. 9 sacks. He can get some more solo tackles for me. I mean, he's very maybe efficient player. Let's check the stats on Brody. Well, let's see why he's been going team from team. Let's see the reason why he's been traded. Let's see because he got traded to the Detroit. He was on the Browns. Browns are ass. I guess he wanted to get the fuck up out of there. He's actually the one with the clear mind to say, I don't give a fuck. Let me get the fuck about it. They did trade him though. Started off in Baltimore in 2015. Oh, this is an old guy. This is back 2015. We talking about Cam days. So if you a nigga that's still been here since Cam days and prime beast mode and shit, then nigga, you old as hell. So that's probably the reason why some of these guys are moving around. Like a guy like Jadeveon Clowney, he's probably going to be in one of those situations to where he's going 1 year deal, 1 year deal, 1 year deal, and just eventually probably just retiring. To Darius Smith, let's see the things he done in Green Bay, the things he did in Green Bay, bro, is the reason why Zadarius Smith is Zadarius Smith. And if you know that name, you know that name. 13 and a half sacks in 1 year, 12 and a half sacks to go back to back. So when you hit those back to backs, that means you in line to get a contract somewhere or get some bread. 2021, think he got injured. That's why you're seeing one game played, season-ending injury, and that's probably the reason why he had to go to Cleveland. Cleveland, let's look at the numbers. 5.5 sacks, 16 games played. Far from his 12 and a half, 13 and a half, and I'm not going to dismiss the 10 sacks he had in Minnesota. So he played good in Minnesota. Moved on, went to Cleveland, got traded to Detroit. And now he's looking for another team being released from Detroit. Big guys. Darius Smith is a big guy. Is he? I have to get more footage on him, but I'm worried about stopping the run. You can and getting to the court. I'm ready. I want you to get you a DN get to the quarterback, of course. But the way Saquon just did us, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Fuck the Eagles. We're gonna bottle that nigga up, and our DB's gonna be sharp. Lock that nigga down. As long as our DB sharp, D line straight, O line straight, JD straight, that's where you start to win Super Bowls. That's when you start to win at playoff games. That's when you start to, you know what I'm saying, make championships. Uh Back to Shadarius Smith though. Let's see news-wise. They must have saved something against the cap. Let's see what ESPN talking about. Detroit Lions plan to release veteran defensive end Zadarius Smith. A source told ESPN's Jeremy Fowler on Sunday. The Lions talked about options over the past week, but a $2 million roster bonus due Friday spurred the action. So these teams are trying to, like somebody said, the free agency is just like eggs. They done gone up in price. So even though seems like you got a lot of cap space, it's starting to cost a lot to get some of these players in here. So you might be talking about we got inflation in free agency. We didn't got fucking shit done gone up. I'm telling you, everywhere it done gone up. Contracts done gone up. Food done gone up. Smith finished with 9 sacks last season for the Lions, playing a pivotal role on Detroit's defense after the team lost Pro Bowl edge rusher Aiden Hutchinson in Week 6. See, Zadarius Smith kind of came in for the Lions, and I don't think they ever thought they were probably going to re-sign him anyway. Bringing in Zadarius Smith was kind of the plug in for Hutchinson because he did go out with a broken, I think he broke his leg or some dumb shit and broke it. Yeah, fractured tibia. So he, boom, Aiden Hutchinson, he's out there. He's out of there. Zadarius Smith, he comes in. If they won the Super Bowl, that was the accomplishment. They brought him in to try to win the Super Bowl, try to keep this team intact. Like I said, very injured on defense for the Lions, but with Aiden Hutchinson coming back, it's kind of like, yeah, you was filling that void. He was traded to the Lions in November along with a 2026 seventh round pick, so they got a pick out of that too. From the Cleveland Browns for a 2025 fifth round pick and 2026 sixth round pick, helping the Detroit defense to stay afloat during the team's record-setting 15-win season, where it earned the NFC number one seed in postseason for the first time. Because so even when he joined, 15 wins is no shad. That's the number one seed. So play well. So this is a guy who played well, but has experience on high caliber teams and can get you a number of sacks. Now our guy in Von Miller. Let's compare Von Miller. Let's compare Von Miller. 6 sacks. Guy is old, pretty old. I ain't gonna lie. Von Miller age. 35 years old. The man was in Super Bowls with Peyton Manning. We talking about this nigga is on a walking cane. We have a lot of old guys on our team are very efficient. Is this an old guy very efficient? And the numbers will tell. Sometimes numbers ain't all the numbers. Sometimes guys are doing things within the running game. Sometimes you're getting QB pressures. You know what I'm saying? It's not just sacks. It's not just tackles. Like sometimes you can do things within the offense, within the defense to fuck up an offense and just by your presence. So signing the deal, you remember he signed a crazy deal that I was kind of surprised that he got with the Buffalo Bills within that time. Not that good. Not that good. And this was the main reason here. This is the main reason here. Games played, hasn't played a full season since 2018. That's the last time Von Miller has played a full season. 2018. It's 2024. And you haven't played a full season. 13, 12 games played. We got to be on the field. Especially in the games when it comes down to playoffs. Seems like sometimes you miss too many games. There's 17 games now. 13, 12, 12, 8, 7, 15, and then 16. So very consistent from the Broncos. Been in the league in 2000. This nigga been in the league since 2011. It's time to put on a gold jacket, Von Miller. You done what you done. You done won your Super Bowls. You remember Keith Talib, those guys. You know what I'm saying? You've made your mark in NFL history. I think Von Miller is time to pack it up and it's time to go home. We appreciate your services in the NFL. I give out all respect to the mom. Like, ain't no disrespect here, but you need to retire. 6 sacks with Buffalo last year. Like I said, didn't play all his games. 17 total tackles. I don't know. Nah. I think I'm good on Von Miller. I think I'm good on him. But if we sign him, then that's my dog. That's the thing. You sign him, that's my dog. Try to be efficient. I hope you can stay healthy. I hope you get a Bobby Wagner type of season. You've seen it with Zach Ertz. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes old guys can have that experience, and Von Miller has that experience that still will get him signed. Von Miller will be signed somewhere. He will be signed somewhere due to his experience, due to his Super Bowl experience, due to his playoff experience, due to he could teach at the end. He could teach somebody. I think this is a move that the Titans need to look at. If they sign Abdul Carter, I think if they sign Abdul Carter, bring in Von Miller, kind of teach Abdul Carter, progress him. Abdul Carter could be a fucking Hall of Famer. He could be a Hall of Famer, but I'm good on Von Miller. That's another breaking news from today. We had the breaking news earlier in the vid. Devontae Adams, if you just got here, I appreciate you for joining in. Hit that like, comment, subscribe for your boy. We on here at 6:30 every day. News is breaking. News is breaking. We started a little late today, 7. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this right. You know what I'm saying? News, you know what I'm saying? News is breaking any minute. That shit is breaking any minute. So I'm on go. I'm trying to make a thumbnail. I'm trying to putting down some notes. I'm trying to get this shit right. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all back at home can sit with me, talk some stats, talk some football, real good. Shit not glitching, shit not none of that. Been good. Appreciate y'all for joining in the chat. How y'all feel about this move right here? I ain't gonna lie. Y'all. Puka Nacua and Devontae could be crazy. Debo and Terry is crazy. If it could have been DK, DK could have came out with this just a little earlier. DK could have came out with this request just a little earlier for me. I love Debo though. He could take a catch from 5 to 80. Watch his highlights. He could take a catch from 10 and go 75. It was time for him to move on from Aaron Rodgers. I know a lot of people thought he might have he was going to follow Aaron Rodgers to it was so called back to the Raiders. Follow Aaron Rodgers to the Giants. Follow Aaron Rodgers to wherever it was going to be. But it's time for him to move on from Aaron Rodgers. I'm like, after the season y'all just had, it didn't end up right. Y'all went 3-8 after you joined. After all Aaron Rodgers' buddies joined, and that shit was a disaster. But this lineup right here is crazy. Tyler Higbee, Devontae Adams, Puka Nacua, Matthew Stafford, and Kyron Williams. That division is over with. They won that division. 49ers are getting weaker. They're about to pay Brock Purdy $60 million. It's reported. He not beating Matthew Stafford like that. I'm sorry. Purdy is losing a lot of his talent due to whatever it is. Debo gone. Ayuk might be moving up out of there. There's been reports of that. Hopefully that guy y'all drafted is pretty good. But out goes Cooper Kupp, in goes Devontae. Cooper Kupp is going to be looking for some type of revenge. I think the Seahawks should be calling. I think 49ers. I think the 49ers might get Cooper Kupp. I think they might get Cooper Kupp. I think Cooper Kupp need to come back and cook a nigga. He need to come back because you're not going to do me like that. You're not finna move in. So you need a wide receiver, but you getting rid of me. So you just telling me I'm trash. So you just telling me I'm not no set value to your team. I need somebody better. So I take that as disrespect. I think Cooper Kupp will be out here, but let's get my boy
just
and stop listening to me.
massive situation for the Los Angeles Rams. Matthew Stafford has a new weapon, and it's a big-time weapon, one of the best receivers over the course of the last decade, certainly one of the best receivers available in free agency. And I know there was a lot of talk about Devontae Adams wanting to play with Aaron Rodgers. He loved playing with Aaron Rodgers. But this free agency, the first time he has been a free agent, he wanted to be on the West Coast, wanted to be with a really, really good team, with a quarterback who still can sling it and has a chance to win. That is exactly what Devontae Adams got. The West Coast kid lands with the Los Angeles Rams. You mentioned it, Tom. It is a 2-year deal, $46 million. Wanted 20 plus, got 20 plus, $26 million guaranteed. And look, for the Rams, a couple weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, we didn't even know who their quarterback was going to be. They got Matthew Stafford locked in, and now Devontae Adams locked in with him. Just a massive, massive situation for the Los Angeles Rams. Matthew Stafford has a new weapon, and it's a big-time weapon, one of the best receivers over the course of the last decade, certainly one of the best receivers available in free agency. And I know there was a lot of talk about.
It's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. Terry McLaurin, Josh Allen just re-signed with the Bills for so much money. Holy shit, chat. Let's go. News breaking in, and Terry McLaurin he's my Ian Rappaport right now since I'm on stream because I'm not looking at my phone or whatnot. I'm talking to you guys. I appreciate Terry McLaurin. Anybody jumping in, jump in. Re-sign Josh Allen. Let's look up on Twitter. We on Twitter now. Josh Allen signs a deal. How much? He probably got like fucking like 50 mil. This nigga probably got upwards of 70 mil. Let me see. This man probably got like 100. Let's see. Josh Allen. Josh Allen. Breaking news. Damn! This nigga just got a bag. Josh Allen, the Bills agreed to a 6-year, $330 million contract extension. Largest guarantee in NFL history. 250 mil for the MVP. My God. What is Jaden Daniels going to get? Jaden Daniels is about to get, when he come up, his ass about to pull out a bag on our ass. Josh getting 330. It includes 250 million guaranteed, the largest guarantee ever given to an NFL player, bro. And he already had 4 years left on his deal. They said Josh Allen, so he already has 4 years left on a deal that he's already signed to the Bills. He just signed another extension. They already knew, and smart franchises do things like this. You got to do it in the future, bro. Because say you wait 2 more years down the line, and this man give you a Super Bowl, another MVP, or whatever it is. They've been coming short though. I ain't gonna lie. Josh Allen has been an MVP. He's been a sensational player. Same with Lamar Jackson. Him and Lamar are going to be in the same boat. Winning MVPs, best quarterbacks in the league type, but never can get there for some reason. Something just happens. Their player might drop the ball. They might make a mistake or something. Who knows? But he is worth the bag he's getting. I ain't gonna lie. Because somebody else is gonna give him that bag. Is somebody always waiting in that shadow? How y'all feel about this contract? This is breaking news within the chat. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all joining up. Means a lot. For real. How y'all feeling about these moves today? We might gotta stay on. We might gotta sit here and just wait for moves to happen. I'm not getting off. You know what? I'm not getting off for a minute. I'm not getting off for a minute. I might be on here till 8:30. Might just have to. Because Devontae happened on the stream. Josh Allen happened on the stream. Back to back breaking news on the stream. Shout out to chat. Appreciate y'all. Let's go. We ain't had back to backs yet. That's our first back to back breaking news. We're live on the chat. We had one happen with Bobby Wagner. Y'all check out the stream. The last couple streams and my reaction to Debo. That didn't happen on stream, but my reaction to Debo, I did make that stream. So shout out to anybody checking out the other streams or the other videos in the channel where I go out to the stadiums, where I do the trivia, all that type of good stuff. But Josh Allen, let's look at the numbers, bro. He's been balling. No lie. No lie. You know this. Balling. man, like I said, you remember 2018? They had to trade. You know what I'm saying? He gets to Josh Allen goes to the Bills. Patrick Mahomes goes to the Chiefs, and it's been a curse put on the Bills for some reason in the Super Bowls when they missed every fucking Super Bowl. They went to like Chim I think it was Chim Kelly or some shit. 4 Super Bowls, didn't win none of them. Or 5 Super Bowls, didn't win none of them. So Josh Allen in that joint where they got to trade the Bills, they get Josh Allen, the Chiefs get Patrick Mahomes, and they haven't been in the Super Bowl since. Been close, been in AFC Championship title games, but it seems like that man Patrick Mahomes that they didn't take stands in his way every time, every time. Passing touchdowns. If my quarterback is getting above 25 passing touchdowns, I'm good with it. 37, 36, 35, 29, 28 passing TDs. Interceptions were high at a point, but since he got married to that shorty, I ain't gonna lie. The man ain't been throwing a lot of interceptions. He ain't been giving up his cookies. He ain't giving up no more cookies. Uh Quarterback rating on 101 this year. So the man has been efficient. He's been accurate. He's been making the right decisions. 3,000 yards passing, 4,000, 4,000. So you're getting that consistency. He might go for 5. And crazy thing is, he went for 4,000 yards plus from 2023 to 2020, and he ain't win no MVPs in between this time. He was an MVP, and he didn't even go up to the stats where he was really going crazy for real. Yes, like I said, the reason why he didn't win those MVPs because these numbers right here, 18 interceptions, 14 interceptions, 15, 10. That's kind of the reason why the guy hasn't been in that MVP conversation. Man, this is a big one. This is a big one for the Bills. Great signing by the Bills. We're probably gonna re-sign Terry to a crazy contract too. He deserves it. He deserves it. If we get Terry. Josh Allen gets engaged to Holly Stanfield. That's the girl name. Holly Stanfield. Josh Allen wins MVP February 6th. And then, bro, he signs a deal today, 300 million, 330 million, 250 million guaranteed to play quarterback in the NFL. That's what's up. He deserved it. I ain't gonna lie, he deserved it. There's no other quarterback like in Patrick Mahomes. He deserves. And the crazy part, Patrick Mahomes not even the top 10 paid quarterbacks. Like the man not even up there at all, which is crazy. Let's see, top. Share this tab. The contract that's happened today, so some of these apps probably not, what I'm saying, they not probably not all the way accurate. But these are let's go just through the top 5, top 10 highest paid quarterbacks. Average a year it's Dak because and the crazy part is the Cowboys are idiots. Dak ain't worth 60 mil a year. And I'm okay with it. You're doing a great job, Dallas. Keep spending your money. And they did right by they did restructure his contract though, and opened up some cap space for them to get somebody. But I'm not even paying. I'm paying Dak. This is what I'm paying Dak. Down here where Kirk at 40, 45. This was Josh Allen before when he was making per year before his contract now, before it kicks in. This is what his contract is right now. So his extension or whatnot kicks in, whatever he gets. Matthew Stafford, he's better than Dak. Josh Allen, definitely better than Dak. This is where Mahomes is. Mahomes isn't even in the fucking top 10. Under Kurt, Patrick is definitely better than any of these niggas right here. Any of these niggas. Like, what the fuck? Deshaun, Kirk Cousins making more money than fucking Matt Stafford. Matthew Stafford's like that. Lamar definitely need to be bumped up. They do disrespecting the shit out of Lamar. Definitely need to be bumped up to 2 or 3. It should be Mahomes, Allen, Lamar, Burrow. That should be the top 5. Don't matter how you want to put it. But to have fucking Tua broken ass Von Viloa out there with Justin Herbert ain't done shit in the playoffs. Trevor Lawrence, he been fucking on the other side of fucking a bus. He's almost there's one more year where if Trevor Lawrence go 3 or whatnot, 5 or whatnot, he's about to be considered a bust. Or he got to get out of the Jacksonville. He has to. I don't know what it is. My boy Jaden Daniels, he about to be getting a bag. I ain't gonna lie. Jaden Daniels finna get a bag. He finna get like 400 mil when his contract up. We not even paying Jaden Daniels nothing for the next. We ain't paying Jaden Daniels shit for the next 2 years. I say re-sign Jaden Daniels after 2025 to whatever the highest paid is. I don't need him to going into 2026 and in the last year of his contract at all. Sign him in 2025 after 2025 season. Use this cap space to try to win a Super Bowl next year or the 3rd year, but make sure we're extending him in 2026. We're already in 2025, so extend him in 2026. That's what I'm saying. He 6 mil, 8 mil, 10 mil, 12 mil. This shit ain't nothing we paying him. But he about to get 400 mil past 2026, 2027. I'll tell you that. Young Buck. We got what else we got, Chad? We got Khalil Mack. And Khalil Mack. You got some news on Khalil Mack? Anybody got some news on Khalil Mack? Think we should pick him up? See what Khalil. See any news reports on Khalil? This ain't no real people I'm reading off of. I'm just reading off the Twitter comments. You know what I'm saying? Reading off the Twitter post. Like this if you want. Khalil Mack back on the Chicago Bears. He don't want to go there. He don't want to go back there. He knows something. Kwani B, he knows something about Khalil, where the fuck he going. Khalil Mack's latest IG post. Uh Bears fans looking at their Khalil Mack Bears jersey in the closet. Hey, look, I ain't gonna lie. That's how I'm feeling about Chase Young. I know a lot of motherfuckers who got a Chase Young jersey. Bringing him back would not be bad. I'm sorry. We did it with Kendall Fuller. He was not bad for us when he came back. Khalil Mack and Drew and the thing is, wait until we sign these people because when we sign these people, I'm just be watching straight highlights of them. I done watched like 2 Debo highlights. Some shit's tough. He got jerseys there, so it's not out of the question if Khalil Mack goes back. Feels like there's a lot of momentum for Khalil Mack to return to Chicago. So it seems like Twitter is looking for Khalil Mack to go back to the Bears for sure. Josh Allen definitely just went and got a bag, chat, but Khalil Mack Yeah, it's looked like a lot of momentum in that borough going back to Chicago. Free agency is yucky this year. My top 20 free agents: Josh Sweat, Milton Williams, Ronnie Stanley. He's already signed. Joey Bosa. I think we should try to go for Joey or Khalil Mack, and then bring Chase back on a friendly deal, or bring in Sadarius Smith on a friendly 1 year deal. Sign Khalil Mack to a 2-3 year, or sign Joey Bosa to a 3-year, and then that would be cool. Our defensive line to be set. If we're not getting Myles Garrett, split that shit between the two. I ain't gonna lie, split that shit.
He might not be quite the caliber of Joey Bosa has been released from the Chargers. He might not be quite the caliber of Trey Hendrickson. Obviously has struggled with injury in his career, but the 5-time Pro Bowl defensive end Joey Bosa was released by the Chargers. He joins his former teammate Khalil Mack in free agency. So, which former Charger defensive end would you rather have, Joey Bosa or Khalil Mack?
Of those two, it's really difficult. Whoever comes at the better price. I think at that point in time, day 2, day 3 of free agency, it's not as top tier free agent any longer because of the injuries and lack of production. Look, if you get Trey Hendrickson, this is a moot conversation. You're not having it. You don't need to have it. But of those two, Khalil Mack knows everything about Halisal. You know what you're getting for Khalil Mack. Joey Bosa has been injured and has suffered lack of production. That's a good toss-up. I'm leaning toward Khalil Mack, to be honest with you, of those two, because I just think you know what you're getting.
So these are both of these guys are released. Both the Chargers do not want any guys no more. Last guy standing from San Diego. Remember that? San Diego, Phillip Rivers, those guys. Nobody in San Diego no more. They get rid of Khalil Mack. 14 games, 16 games, more production on this side over for Khalil Mack. And I mean, kind of a little similar numbers. I'm not gonna lie, it looks very similar to me. So I wouldn't be mad at any of these signings now, because since Myles Garrett's out of the window, unless they go crazy, go for a Trey Hendrickson, would be crazy. Sleeper Commanders, Khalil Mack, you are a Washington Commander. We need that, bro. We need a big defense. We need big defensive ends who can stop the run, bro. We just need it. And we can motivate a player to play better with the right way our team runs. Dan Quinn will have a nigga with 12, 15, 30 sacks. So who we taking, chat? Who we taking? This is some of the guys that really, this is the board. And this is not, and just add Sadarius Smith and Von Miller to this equation. Who would you take? There's still jerseys in Washington for Chase Young. Joey Bosa would be crazy. I don't care. They're gonna talk about Joey. They already talked about Debo the way Debo was. They're gonna say the same thing about Joey Bosa. He's hurt. He's washed. He's that. He this. But Dan Quinn knows how to get a guy going, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He know how to get a guy going. So who we taking, chat? What? 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 You lying. Terry, you lying. Terry, you lying, nigga. Stop lying to me, Terry. Stop lying to me. Oh, shit. Yo. DK Metcalf traded to the Steelers. 3 back-to-back breaking news on the channel. What the fuck? Seahawks are trading DK Metcalf to the Steelers for a 2025 second-round pick, and it cost them. They didn't get a first. These niggas didn't get a first. Hey, they got some draft picks. I ain't gonna lie. They stole the 3rd pick for Geno. That's a good trade. But I'm gonna try to blow out a first, nigga. DK, you staying here. So the Steelers have just gotten really good. Now, this is very interesting to who the quarterback is going to be. I think they re-sign Russ. I think they might re-sign Russ. I ain't gonna lie. Russ and DK got that connection. Russell Wilson didn't play terrible last year. Down the stretch, they lost like 3 or 4 games though, which got them bounced out of the first round of the playoffs. Man, him, George Pickens, what y'all think about that? They both divas though. They both gonna want the ball. But that's what I guess that's what Mike Tomlin like. He like a Antonio Brown. He like a motherfucker crying. He's like somebody crying. $150 million contract. Look at the guy. I'm not gonna lie. This shit is insane. This is insane. That's why I'm staying extra 20 minutes to the stream. Fuck it. Breaking news after breaking news, chat. Shout out Terry McLaurin in the chat. What y'all think about this deal? What y'all think about this move? The Steelers have just gotten hella good. I ain't gonna lie. Warren in the backfield, Russ, George Pickens, DK Metcalf, that defense, TJ Watt, Minka Fitzpatrick, Porter Jr., Joey Porter Jr. Hey, he asked that he said he wanted out. They gave him permission. They traded him away. So Seahawks have been making some crazy moves of lately. They've been in the news. Let's talk about the beginning. Tyler Lockett released, cut. He goes somewhere else. One of the last remaining Seahawks of the Pete Carroll era, Super Bowls, Baldwin, all those guys. He's out of there. Geno Smith had a lot of praise for him. Decent quarterback. Decent quarterback. Like middle of the pack. Was with the Jets. Was a backup for a little bit, trying to prove himself. He did put up the yards. Put up some good yards, but ultimately it wasn't going to get you anywhere. Then DK Metcalf says, "That's enough of it. I'm tired of looking at this QB carousel. I got different ownership. I'm in talks of being traded almost every month. I feel like the last 3 years we done seen DK Metcalf in talks of being traded for I'm going on 2-3 years now, I feel. So he officially comes out with a trade and it happens. Unlike Myles Garrett bluffing bullshit ass. Somebody actually gets traded into the Steelers. A guy going from the NFC headed into the AFC. And sorry about my camera. We're gonna get it back on, but we still talking. This is a good addition to the Steelers. I know Steelers fans are hyped. They got because they haven't had a good receiver like this probably since Antonio Brown. I ain't gonna lie to you. George Pickens ain't no Antonio Brown. We know that. We know that. I ain't gonna lie. But now they got a top receiver. Now these niggas got a top receiver. I ain't gonna lie. Steelers just got better. They and a lot. A guy who can block, a guy who can. And I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of looking no bullshit. Tell me this don't look like AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. Little ass nigga with a big ass nigga. LeBron D. Wade looking ass niggas. I ain't gonna lie. These guys are. Time will tell to see how this duo goes. But Jackson Smith and Jigba has to be elated right now. This man has to be mad as hell. I'm sorry. You didn't let go of DK. You didn't let go of Geno. You didn't let go of Lockett. this shit looking real different around here for my first couple years in the league. Bro, what? And all it took was a second round pick. We got Debo for a fucking 5th round pick. Niggas gave up a second. We got Debo for a 5th, chat. Think about that. A 5th round pick. I'm just like, you ain't get a first out of DK. That nigga's a difference maker. That nigga's a blocker. He can run a sub 4.3 going straight, looking like the Terminator. Just for a second round pick. $150 million extension. Terry's gonna get a big bag. He would. I ain't gonna lie. Terry's finna get a bag now. He's finna get a big, big bag. Now I just feel like I just need to be refreshing ESPN. Like I need to just be refreshing this shit. Like shit is going on every second. A lot of the news from today. Then Aaron Jones re-signing. I see a bunch of re-signings to start the day off. I'm like, everybody re-signing. I say, oh damn, Von Miller released. Oh damn, Darius Smith released. Oh fuck, Devontae Adams to the Rams. What the fuck? That's what I seen. Then I seen that now. DK Metcalf traded within the same day. Wide receivers are on the move. Sponcho Blue back in the chat. Damn. George Pickens and DK fixing to be a go off. They fixing to go the fuck off. And I'm with you, Sponcho. They finna fucking go off. Like I said, that looked like a Devontae Smith, AJ Brown tandem. Russ will get them the ball. Russ know how to throw the ball deep. I think they just need to re-sign Russ. Don't fuck with no Aaron Rodgers. Don't fuck with that. I would leave Aaron Rodgers where he at. My king has been injured. Overpaid. Overpaid. This was some bullshit. I hate niggas that just be hugging in the cage. Like anybody watch that fight, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm tired. I'm tired of these guys just hugging on the cage and they getting the belt for no reason. How was hugging on the cage, like, and fucking Jason Tatum put BTA last night. BT fucking A. They got like 20-something, 22 in the first half. But man, this is crazy. This is crazy work. I ain't gonna lie. This is crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work. Appreciate y'all for joining in the chat too. Pancho, appreciate you. Terry, appreciate you. Awesomeness. Don't think I didn't miss you. Don't think I missed you. Don't think I missed you. Awesomeness. Appreciate you back in the chat. Awesomeness. And anybody in the chat or anybody watching this after I get off, put your comments in the comment section. I'm responding to all comments, no matter what. DK, George Pickens. What y'all think? Sponcho Blue liking it. Sponcho Blue is loving it. Sponcho Blue is liking this tandem. Is this tandem? Give me a 1 through 10 out the chat. Can I get a 1 through 10 rated weight on the scale to good being 10 at the scale to going down to bad 1 through 10? How much you liking this duo? How much you liking this duo right here? Bang, right there. 1 through 10. I'm gonna give it a solid. I'm gonna go 8. I'm gonna go 8. Depending on what George Pickens, we know the ball skills George Pickens has. This could be nice. This could be real nice. I don't know who they slot wide receiver is either, but this is already a good duo. So it's starting to become a trend. We got to start to add these duos. We got to start to add these duos to our offense. DK, George Pickens, Terry, Debo, Devontae Adams, Puka Nakua, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. Y'all see where I'm getting at? Washington Commanders got this. Yes, we do. We got this. We got this. We just need to get the defense right. Because think about it. Jaden Daniels had Luke McCaffrey, Alameda Zaccheaus, and Terry out there with old Zach Ertz. Took us to the NFC Championship. He could go out there with fucking plumbers out there and take us to the promised land. Spend all your money on defense. JD would get us some production. Debo would definitely take that shit to the house. Terry's going to get the ball. Our offense is good, bro. Bring in a little bit of key pieces. But I need all my money in cap space. 93 mil on the back half. And Adam Peters, we trust. The God. And Adam Peters, the GM wizard. Then done shit that we ain't never done in franchise history in 1 year. Spent it around. But I don't like how DK just be grabbing niggas in this shit. Damn. You telling me y'all let this go? And just imagine this on the other side of George Pickens. That's an 8. I might have bumped it up to a 9. Damn. That's a flag. That's the thing. His ass to get a bunch of flags. You can get into DK head. You can get to his head. The Cowboys always getting cooked. Always getting cooked. He like grabbing nigga face mask. Damn, not my boy. Not my boy Lats. Damn. Put that nigga on a burner. DK to the Steelers, man. How we feeling? George Pickens and DK back after the first game fighting over who should be getting wide receiver 1. Cause I ain't gonna lie, they got some bitching ass receivers, some crybaby ass receivers. Those are 2 crybaby ass receivers, and we know it, chat. DK and Pickens are both crash outs on the field for sure, bro. For sure. Like, let's see George. Let's just look up George Pickens. They probably got him on here punching somebody in the first film. And this is George straight in college, bro. God damn. They gonna pull him and toss him into the fucking pure crash outs on the field. Just wear black cleats. Ha! Look at this. You right on point, Terry. Straight crash outs. You know the straight crash outs. It's gonna be a bunch of this.
Stop. This is Jimmy on your.
Damn. After the blockbuster acquisition of DK Metcalf, the Pittsburgh Steelers are now expected to trade George Pickens. That's a lie. Don't do nothing stupid like that. Look at this chat. Twitter be funny as hell. That nigga built like a fucking actual action figure, a muscle action figure. So who the fuck gonna wear 14? These niggas both wear 14. Who the fuck is wearing 14? I ain't gonna lie. George Pickens got who y'all think got to give up 14? We ain't even talk about that chat. These niggas both wear 14. I think George come out that 14, nigga. As much shit you've been talking in shit, you need to come about that 14. You need to come about that 14. Ooh. Ooh. They already arguing before they even become teammates. Before they even become teammates. They finna crash out on each other. Biggie, Steve. Appreciate you joining us in chat, Biggie Steve. I'm fucking done as a Commanders fan. You're telling me we couldn't get a fucking what you trying to end it, Biggie. End it, Biggie. What was you trying to say? How you done with the command? What we do? What did we do? What did we do, Biggie? Like said, we got yes. If we could have waited, we could have got probably a better receiver than Debo. But Debo fits our scheme. You got to fit scheme wise. Devontae Adams is a number one. DK Metcalf is trying to be a number one. Terry's already our guy. We're not putting nobody over Terry. You got to keep the core guys the core guys. So yes, DK Metcalf would have been a crazy acquisition. Okay, here we go. Here we go with Biggie finishing off his word. The Commanders couldn't give a second round pick for fucking DK Metcalf. I'm tired of dealing with people over 30 and settling for bargain bin players. I can see the frustration in you, Biggie, and I can get from your side, and then we can get to the other side of it. I see what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? We do have some old players on our team. They're as long as they're giving us production, Biggie. Does it really even matter how old the guy is? If a fucking 24-year-old, if a 24-year-old can't even read a simple coverage, a cover one, cover two, cover three, and can't guard downfield or can't run routes downfield or can't get open or get off tackles. You know what I'm saying? Debo's already proven. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you are one of the guys that's already proven. And this is just getting started. This is just getting started. Adam Peters has something up his sleeve. Just wait, Biggie. Just wait. Calm down. It's only has started. We are going to do something. Don't worry. There's something else. We try. Think about it as defensive acquisitions. We need more on the defensive side than the offensive side. We just do. We need to stop teams. So you want to say something, Three? Come say something, Three. You going on, chat? What's going on, chat? Say DK got traded. The Steelers still going 8-8. The Steelers are still gonna get bounced out the playoff. Tell them. Shout out 3 in the chat. Put your 3s in the chat for 3D. But they already arguing. Who knows who gets 14? You said the same thing about Saquon and Derrick Henry, and the Commanders could have went and pulled the trigger on it. Now DK going to shine, and we're just going to watch if we don't get back to the NFC chip. This season would be a bust. 3. Appreciate Terry McLaurin. Appreciate the 3s in the chat. Shout out 3 in the chat. Yeah, Biggie, I get your frustration. We have gotten some older guys. We have some guys dealing with injury history, whatnot. Debo is I feel have a good feeling about Debo. Let's just wait and see, chat. Let's just wait and see, Biggie. We already got the golden boy in JD. Don't put too much on his back. Don't be putting too much weapons out there. It could be frustration between the three guys trying to get the ball, who trying to ask for the ball. Let's get our running game better. Can we get our O-line better? Can we get our O-line better? Can we do that? Sometimes weapons come down the line. We still have the 29th pick. We still have the 28th, 29th pick in the draft. We got to wait and see that. We still got to wait and see what we going to get out the draft. Chat 29, pick 29. Could that be a Buka? Maybe he falls all the way down. Maybe a guy falls all the way down. Maybe we get maybe we get a little speedy running back. Maybe we get Quinyon Judkins. Maybe maybe we try to get a corner in Nate Wiggins. You know what I'm saying? This is very important too. Let's just not dismiss the player that we're going to get out of the draft. Now we got 93 million in cap space. Adam Peters, we played good NFC Championship caliber team. There's going to be some players that come to DC. Don't worry. Do not worry. We're gonna have some talks, bro. We're gonna have some talks. And this is some of the top ranked guys here running 4.2, sub 4.3s. Come on, man. Have some patience. Have some patience. What else is going on? Do we have anything else? As we're about to wrap it up here in about 10 minutes. Still DK up here. Still DK up here. These moves have been crazy. I ain't gonna lie. These moves have been insane. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, look, Stephen A. jumping up and down. Them niggas on ESPN, they been scratching for this time of year. They've been scratching for this time of year. They've been scratching for this. Yeah, everybody reacting now. Hey, look, they Ravens fans jumping. Ravens fans mad as shit. What we doing? Ravens fans, what the fuck they gonna do? Yo, this is crazy though. I'm just scrolling through my phone. This is the first time I scrolled through my phone because my shout out to my guy Terry. Shout out to my guy Terry in the chat for keeping me updated while I'm not looking at my phone and talking about the trades and whatnot. Patriots signed Harold Landry. Does anybody care about that? You got any Titans fans in the chat or Patriots fans in the chat? I'm sorry, I don't know enough about this guy, Harold Landry. Is he a dog? Signs a 3-year, $43.5 million deal, $26 million fully guaranteed for the Patriots. Patriots got a lot of cap space to move on from. 2-time Pro Bowl tight end Austin Hooper is returning to the New England. So New England making a little bit of moves. Some more breaking news down here down the stretch before we hop off. Well, I'm not sure we care about these low tier stars. But shout out to him. Shout out to him getting some life changing money. Definitely don't want to throw that shit under the rug. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. Shout out to him. Shout out to his family. Shout out his hard work he didn't put in and get to this point. Any of these guys. How much y'all think Jamar Chase finna get? How much y'all think Jamar Chase gonna get? Because this is about to be good now. Hey, Jamar is always going to be our priority. He's a fantastic football player. He's going to end up being the number one paid non-quarterback in the league. We're there. We're there. Damn. So the offer just went up. This is just went up. I ain't gonna lie. Bengals exec Duke Tobin said Jamar Chase will be the NFL's high paid non QB this week. As what I just reported and what I just said there. You got to keep this guy. This guy is a definite stud. In honor of 9-1 day, Jamar Chase is going for 266 yards. The man went for 266 yards and 3 TDs in just a game as a rookie. He about to get 45. He about to get 45. I think the Ravens need to just be worried about some corners. They need some corners. We need some corners too. Let's go to Commanders. Like anything going on with the Commanders? Like I might be. Hold on. Cause Biggie Steve might got me worried. George. Shout out to George. I see you change your profile pic. I see the helmet and shoulder pads in there, George. I see you keep going, my dog. Keep doing your thing, my dog. And you might get one of these contracts down the line, my dog. We got to make a move now. Players are dropping like flies to different teams. Facts, bro. That's why I said Biggie kind of got me worried. I'm not gonna lie. All these moves are going on. I'm just not seeing enough of what I'm seeing interest. Khalil Mack. But don't worry, George. There's still a lot of guys left. We still got Khalil Mack. We still got Joey Bosa. We still got Trey Hendrickson in trade. Since DK got traded, Trey Hendrickson is probably out there for a second round pick. We might could get Hendrickson for a second round pick. I think we should do that. I think we should make that move if we can. Still a lot of good receivers out there. Like I said, we got to start re-sign some of these guys, extend some of these guys. We got Bobby's back. All these guys are back. All our captains are back. Washington Commanders made sure to keep their captains of the postseason for the years ahead. Definitely, these are the core guys we need back. And adding these guys, maybe we can we need to recruit, bro. Some of our players need to reach out to other players. Like, bro, please. What a wild day, bro. It's been wild today. It's finna get even wild tomorrow because we finna make some moves. I better wake up tomorrow and see on the top of my shit have alerts of the Washington Commanders signing somebody. And I think I'm going to be on early tomorrow. I think I might get on 5 p.m. Whatever happens, maybe, I probably keep it at 6:30. But y'all see the notification. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. We are, and George, just in case you missed it, we already reacted to Devontae. We already reacted to DK. We reacted to the contract and Josh Allen. We reacted to everything in this live stream to all the breaking news, man. It's gonna be a lot of breaking news going forward. You feel me? But this is some of the news that we had. Signing Zach Ertz was a must. Seems that we are expecting interest in Morgan Moses. I don't know if we want this guy back. Just not sure. Commanders have interest in reuniting with pending free agent Morgan Moses. Would love this as a 1-year deal. Maybe you get more flexibility. I remember Morgan Moses just falling in and out of games. Like he just was too tired. He was hurt. Like I don't. This is the Jordan. This is Washington today. It's kind of my guy and look at when shit starts to break down. Shout out to Jordan. He does a really good job. I don't even want to think about the absurd amount of money Jaden Daniels is going to make on his next deal in 3 years. It's about to be a hell of a bag that Jaden Daniels is about to get. I'm telling you, I'm 100% on board of signing a quality tackle or drafting a tackle high. You will improve two positions at once. Coleman and or Wiley would slide inside and be terrific guards. That could be a situation. Like I said, that's why I told Biggie in the last comments when he did it. Adding some offensive linemen wouldn't be bad, yo. We need some protect our guy. Give him time to set up and get the ball down the guys that we need. Signing a good free agent pass rusher and trading down from 29 for more picks is still my number one scenario. I'd also be totally fine with trading a 2 or 3 for Hendrickson. I'm gonna like this one because I honestly think since DK had been let go for 2, you might need to do that. I've seen Moses. He's gigantic. His son used to practice next to my team. Morgan Moses is a big guy. I've seen him in real life too. The man is enormous. We need some big guys on the old line, but Morgan Moses is that guy that's up in age, and we've already had him before. Just like with Chase, we bring Chase back. I love Terry McLaurin so much. That's it. That's the tweet. But that's some of the news from today. I've seen we got interest in Hendrickson and we're interested in Khalil Mack, maybe Joey Bosa in that. So, just talking about Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack, you were a Washington Commander. I seen that earlier. Wide receiver De'Ami Brown putting in work via his IG. Brown 25 is coming off a career high season in Washington where he had recorded the second most receiving yards in the postseason. We might retain him. I'm not sure about him. I'm really not sure. A lot of deals are going to be done. Debo already putting in work, chat. What y'all think? What y'all think? My boy putting in work. Already? And they talking about he not finna lose 30 pounds. Stop it. 20 pounds. That's easy. I want to see other. The thing is, I want to see. I don't give a fuck about Morgan Moses. I don't. But I love our re-signings.
I love the team. I feel like this is the place. You know, you always want to be in a place where they want you to be here and they accept you. And I think we got unfinished business to do.
Nikki? Hi, Bobby.
Hello.
When did talks
For sure, George. For sure.
lead to this, or did you kind of always expect that you would end up back in Washington?
I was pretty confident that we were going to be able to get something worked out. And so it was more so just kind of sitting down and you know, putting our heads together to make something good for both sides. And I was confident that this was going to work out.
And did you hear from Dayton at all after you did it?
Yeah. I texted him right before they put it out. So I texted him right when we finished it.
Sam?
How seriously, if at all, did you even consider any other place?
I mean, I don't think I considered any other place because, you know, it wasn't time. You know, if
He gonna end his career Washington Commander. He know it. But get Trey Hendrickson tomorrow. I'm with George. Shout out to more breaking news that's going might happen tonight. I will be back on here tomorrow around the same time, 6:30, maybe even earlier, depending on breaking news. Hit that notification bell. I appreciate y'all for joining in today, checking into this live stream. We had breaking news out throughout the whole live stream. Free agency is crazy. Draft is coming up. Then you know what I'm saying? OTAs, training camp, and then we back at it again, watching some NFL basketball. Has been all right. My LeBron, he's been hurt. But hey, Luka probably can hold down the fort. I thank y'all. Stay tuned for the updates. We'll be back on here again. Love y'all. Shout out. I'm going to give my shout outs. George in the chat. Appreciate you, George in the chat. Terry McLaurin, you always on here. I thank you, George. You always on here. Biggie, welcome in. Even though you're doing a lot of cussing in the chat, but you good. This is what we do about. Awesomeness. Appreciate you in the chat. Everybody who've been watching me. And if you weren't in the chat, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. God bless.